Hey Andrew, can you get into some of the like the tapes y'all have been watching from last season on turnovers and maybe some of the missed opportunities that you can turn into better numbers in that area this year?
Yeah, turnovers has been a big focus for us on defense. DA's been preaching like how the ball comes out in our defense is a top-down punch-out. That's something that he harps on in the defensive meetings and the team meeting rooms for the offense and for the defense. So that's something that we, especially as linebackers, we're always making tackles, tons of tackles, and there's opportunities to get the ball out. So we're even in our film room watching, seeing opportunities like, okay, we could have had a strike here, we could have got an extra punch here, and try to turn that and make that part of our game this year.
Nick Anderson was here talking to us and mentioned kind of you helping him along and helping him kind of grow. How are you adjusting to kind of that leadership role, and what have you seen from some of the young guys in the room?
Yeah, for me, that's something that, whether it's at my youth football camp or whatever it is, I've always had a person or somebody that I've looked up to and that's helped me along. So now that I'm in a position to help other guys, guys like Craig, guys like Quan, that helped me get to where I'm at and just from watching them. So to hear that from him, he's told me that at practice before, as far as like the energy that I can bring and, other guys can feed off of that. So that's a proud moment for me, and something I look forward to continuing to do.
You've established yourself on special teams to a large degree. Do you feel like now it's time to get that kind of role on the defense as well?
Yeah, I would love that role on the defense as well. It's also about thriving and where you're at, right? And that's my current role within the infrastructure of this defense and of the team. So that's something that I pride myself in. But every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's on scout team, whatever it is, I'm preparing for that because whenever that opportunity comes, and it will come, I want to be ready for it, and I know that I will be ready for it. Yes, sir.
Mario mentioned that the word that everyone's using right now on defense, or maybe just in the linebacker room, is hunt. What does that word mean to you?
Yeah, hunt, apex predator. Hodges always comes up with a theme, for our linebacker room for the year, and that's taking shape right now as far as being an apex predator. It's a shark, a bear, whatever it is, whatever ecosystem, and it's just being the dominant force, the dominant figure in that ecosystem, on that play, in that rep. And that's something that we pride ourselves on in the defense, and we're taking for them as linebackers as well.
Apex predator?
Apex.
Can you come up with something a little shorter?
Apex predator. That's where we're at right now. We're hunting to get after the ball, getting after the QB, getting after the rock as well. So that's something that we're making a part of us.
You've seen those tapes, those turnover tapes that Joe Woods was telling us about. When you all watch those, do you see that it would be easy to make a quick step this year if you all can just translate those into actual takeaways?
No doubt, yes, sir. And that's something that I even personally pride myself on, right? Anytime I'm around the football, you can just make the tackle, but if I'm formed, I can make the tackle and I can also strike at the ball. And I've gotten a few out early in camp. So yeah, watching those tapes and then translating it to the field and working it, whether it's your 7-on-7 drill, whether it's your team, whether it's just individual, it's something that we try to continue to do.
Did you make those plays you're talking about, the takeaways, using that technique you were talking about?
Yeah, using the technique, having your feet square, top-down punch-out, striking where you know the ball is going to be. So using the tape, taking the teach tape that they're teaching us in film and then putting it on the field. And that's something that I'm able to do now. This will be my 5th year because I know the defense, right? So I can be in the right place at the right time. And I can also strike at the ball and try to make a play as well. Yes, sir.
I know DA in the past has kind of preached having a swagger and celebrating in handshakes. You have those, those big plays. Everybody celebrates. How impactful is that for you as a player to kind of have that freedom to be able to celebrate those moments?
Yeah, that's what the entire defense is about. It's about being energy. DA also always says it's not about what you play, it's how you play. So the energy that you bring, whether it's rep in, rep out, you see Petey doing his juiced up thing. So that's something that we try, especially as linebackers, right, the core of the defense, that we all try to bring to the entire team. Yes, sir. Cool. Thanks for having me. Yeah, appreciate it, guys.